Peace and Black African Power, family. Yo, my name is Ali Dawood, and for at least 2 decades now, people been asking me to tell my story. And I've been kind of reluctant, I've been real reluctant, hesitant even, to divulge, not because it's some big secret or I'm embarrassed or ashamed. I mean, I have some embarrassment and I have some things that I'm ashamed of, but who the fuck doesn't, right? Like, that's just life. My story is not too different from your story. The players and the scenarios might be a little different, but the overall general input and outcome are pretty much the same, right? Because like we all got the same requirements: food, clothing, shelter, and protection of that, right? So as long as that's a human requirement, then that's something that falls on everybody. I'm from Brooklyn, right? Born in Bed-Stuy, Lafayette, and Lewis, Lafayette between Sumner and Lewis. Moved to Veer and lived there from like 82 to like 92. Seen a whole lot of things, experienced a whole lot of things during that decade of my life. Embarrassments and some things that I'm ashamed of, but absolutely important life lessons, right? Because like you really don't know what you made of until you go through things that you go through, and you can assess afterwards, right? As long as you have the ability to assess after the fact, then I'm saying you still a winner, right? Like you ain't lose yet, right? Because you still have time. Like tomorrow, the sun is gonna shine, and you have another opportunity to be the best version of yourself, right? And that's what I focus on, right? I don't focus on my shortcomings and my shortfalls. What I do is I do my best to mitigate my shortfalls, right? I surround myself with people, places, and things that I need to be a successful, productive human being in this society, right? And that's really it, right? Like, my thought process is pretty simple. I would like to say I'm a no compromise and no nonsense type of person, but the reality is I compromise, right? I tolerate nonsense, and we all do. And to think that we don't, or to feel like you shouldn't or you're not supposed to, it's kind of not retarded, but it's kind of silly, right? Because no man's an island, or correction, no person's an island, and everybody needs something from somebody or something else, right? So one of the things I learned in the Navy was to maximize my resources. And what that means is I don't have to know everything. I just can't be no loser and quit before I investigate all my options, right? If there's a way, if there's a will, there's a way. And that means that my will create a way, right? And if there's no way, and there's no way to make a way, then that's when that serenity prayer comes in, and we have to learn to accept the things that we cannot change, right? And move on with life, right? Like you can't just shut down and sit down and give up. Like, you gotta stand up, clean up, and get busy, right? So that's what I'm about, and I hope you're about the same things. So that's That's my piece. All right, peace.